Good evening, everyone. Let me just fumble with my mic, make a bunch of cool noises. All right. Tonight we got a double feature. 2 games I've never played before, one of which I've never heard of, like ever. We're going to start with that one. And that is Shadow Man. 2 words. We're going to jump into it right away in just a second. You know what? It's a double feature, so we're obviously not going to finish the entire game tonight. But I do want to, like, I don't know, save it in case I want it. Oh, hey, cool. All right. I guess that... Spanish pack found. Cool. Can I... Oops, hang on. Hey, everyday idiot. Yeah, let's make that a little brighter. Do that. Oh, crap. I ruined it. There we go. Got super busy this week and missed some streams. You watched the 0 Hour VOD? Nice! Yeah, that stream was just really weird though last night. My internet kept bugging out on me. And... it was a mess. Hang on, let's see what the options was. Not the game's fault though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's go high res. It was a hard game for you as a kid. You loved it though. Honestly, I enjoyed what I did play. The only thing I didn't like about it was the fact that when you died, it gave you the option to either continue game or restart the level. But even if you hit continue, it's just restarted the level. So it was like a BS illusion of choice kind of thing. That was my only issue I had with it, honestly. Other than that, it was fine, and I might return to it. I don't know if I'm gonna be copyright stricken for this. So, you like traveling through time? Yeah, the premise of the story was really cool. Like, is this song public domain?
The still beating organ of the soul was not to be found. The ritual of the knife was to no avail. I have the
Was that Victorian England level Jack the Ripper? Well, hey, here's Jack the Ripper right here.
on myself.
Stay your hand, Jack, and listen to what I have to say.
How did you find this place? Who are you?
My name is Legion, for we are many. The immortal power that you seek does exist. It does indeed lie within the soul, but only within certain ones. Certain dark souls.
My God! What are you that you can produce such things from thin air?
Merely an explorer, much like yourself.
What is it that you want from me?
You are an architect by trade, are you not?
I am.
Then I would have you build a cathedral to pain. A place where you and I and others like us make
What
joint
the
effort.
hell is this?
A place of asylum for all of the unique and misunderstood individuals that will follow you as the time of Armageddon approaches. And at the heart of Asylum, we shall construct a great dark engine powered by souls of equal hue, and we shall harness their power to create...
This baller mustache, dude, I agree.
Punish and cleanse this pathetic world.
And where might I build this cathedral of yours?
Across the veil.
Magnum PI levels. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, who's that famous guy? Like, really well-known TV show. It's exactly what I was thinking of. Magnum PI.
If I'm to join you, I must die.
It is prophecy. We cannot fail. for we are many.
I know there's probably supposed to be like blood coming from his mouth, but that looks just like red lipstick, like thick red lipstick. That didn't take him much convincing. Jack the Ripper was like, but in order to join you, I'll have to die. Well, we are many. Like, this took no effort. I'm sorry, what? Thinking of Tom Selleck. Yep, that's exactly what I'm thinking of.
What's the problem, Magneta?
I had a dream, Shadow Man. A real bad dream. A dead side dream. The five are here. The herald of the apocalypse. Deacon's file confirms everything I feared. The end's coming, Shadow Man. An ancient prophecy tells of the return of a great evil to Deadside. A terrible force gathering dark souls to its darker heart and using their power to cross over into this world and bring about apocalypse.
These graphics are so next gen, I know, dude.
The end of all things.
Only you can do it, Shadow
Honestly,
Man.
these animations
You know
aren't
how
bad.
between the worlds. I can't go Deadside, and Jaunty's next to useless in both worlds. You are the only one who can do anything about this.
As it ever was.
But you ain't never confronted anything like this evil. It's so pure, not even the ancient protectors of the Dark Souls could destroy it. They could only banish it from Deadside. They knew it'd come back one day, hence the prophecy telling of its return. The power of the ancients is all but gone now, and the Dark Souls that evil desires...
Her arms were so thin.
What you gotta do, Shadow Man, is to go Deadside and recover
Trying
the Dark
not to
Souls.
talk too much
It's to
over
leave your own
the
protection before evil gathers
over the
into
voice
its
acting.
terrible heart.
because the subtitles are
So let me
terrible.
Get this straight.
Oh no,
If
you're
I
fine.
don't
You're fine.
Recover these dark souls, then the world's gonna end. Am I right?
You got it.
What is up with his?
Look, I gotta go.
Shit,
I've got
I love
work
that.
to do. Take Deacon's file and meet me at dawn at the church on the hill. I've kept your stuff safe for you.
That's what I was just about to say. He got the donk, dude. Like, and that's kind of his character model was so like twisted. I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
I hate this shit. Just a pawn in Nettie's master plan. She moves me in mysterious ways, and brother, sometimes she really does move me.
All right, we don't need to know that. You weird, leathery, beef jerky looking.
Knitted my ribs into the mask of shadows. I got nothing left anyways. It's my fault Luke's dead, and Mom and Pop too.
I feel like we're losing out on a lot of backstory here.
Everything that comes my way. Can't live, can't die. Deadside's the perfect hood for me. A nowhere place. The asshole of the universe.
Did I finish Nukem? For now. So what am I? Am I a zombie? Like, oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, C. I'm trying to figure out the controls right now. All right, so C right is the inventory screen, I guess. I have no idea what that is. The text is really bad. Nettie's file, wherever possible, includes background, criminal profile settings. Processor. What am I doing, huh? Duke Nukem got 2 hours, and for now he is at 0 hours. That's right. A good way to put it. It got 2.5 hours, but you may not have seen the last half hour because the internet shit itself. What? Your question regarding 5 Syracuse is referred to by yourself as the 5. As far as I could see, my sources tell me that each report is as current as it can be. The Batracian report is particularly up to date with a news item included that is only a week old. Comcast or Spectrum? Comcast. When studying the information of a particular note is the inclusion of symbols and poems to the crime scenes along with the phrase, "For we are many," taken to believe from the Bible. Guys, coots or simply coincidence? Yeah. Yeah, my best options here where I am at is Comcast or Verizon, which are not very good options if I'm being honest. What is... I am... What? What's up, Hydra? How's it going? What is this? You remember trying to like this game? I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I'm doing all right. I'm doing better than yesterday. Yesterday I was very tired. Okay, so C down is crouch. C left doesn't do anything. C up is the aim button with a reticle, but I can't shoot anything. Get 200 down, 20 up. That's for 60 bucks. That's not bad at all, dude. For rural areas. That's really great for a rural area. I used to work for a company that did home theater installations. And a lot of the times we'd have to tell our clients that we're out in like the countryside that like countryside rural areas are fantastic for privacy and land, but they're terrible for internet. But that actually sounds like a really awesome deal. I hope more places get similar situations. And $98 for 25 down? Oh my god, that's awful. I can't... Whoa, alright. Can't do anything. Like, I don't have an attack button or anything. The D-pad is for camera. That's very weird. T-Mobile's made your life so much better. I was not expecting something like that out of T-Mobile. So Hydra, you said you remember trying to like this game. That was cool. What can I expect with this? I've never played it and I've never heard of it before I started this project. It is a very, like, dull game so far. I'm sorry, is the dog supposed to do that? What, or you remember a lot of boredom? Okay. Well then, if that holds true, then I don't feel bad about potentially not playing through the entirety of this game. Whoa, pups! Calm down. Alright. I can't do anything there because the game won't let me literally do anything. It was a whole lot of nothing happening. It seems like... Alright. It seems like a game that's trying to be really story-driven, but it tells you nothing about the... Like, dude was naming off a bunch of names. It started off with Jack the Ripper committing seppuku. There's some things in there, but I can't do anything. So we're just gonna see. Like, Nier Replicant. I have not played any of the Nier games, but from what I've seen of them, they look dope. What is this noise that is happening? I mean, honestly, the textures don't look awful for N64, and it seems to be running pretty okay right now, but then again, there's not much on the screen at the moment, so we'll see how it works later on. What's up, pup? All right. You're not violent. That's cool. So far, the only thing I can do is jump. I played Nier Gestalt on Xbox 360. It was the Western version of this remake. A couple years back, Nier Automata blew my mind, so making me question what consciousness was. Wow. Yeah, hang on. Let's see. R button is strafe. Left hand and right hand? Okay. So I guess I'm gonna get something later on that's gonna let me do something. I heard that Nier Automata was a very existential game. I completely agree with that sentiment. Here we go.
Nay?
Hey there, Mike. Glad you could make it.
How could I refuse your offer? How could I ever refuse you, Agneta?
You can't. I'm simply irresistible. I hope
Oh,
you read it
are we
all
getting some
again.
backstory now?
You read it real well. Between the lines, you'll find the signs.
You got my stuff?
Come on in, honey.
You know, on the way over here, I got to thinking about these dark souls. If they're so damn dangerous, why didn't the ancients just destroy them?
Because that's impossible. Their power is their immortality. If evil ever manages to implant these immortal souls into its monstrous slaves, can you imagine the carnage an immortal, unbeatable army would bring to the earth? That's Apocalypse, Shadowman. That's the end.
Okay.
Or not.
So I really got to get to the Dark Souls before the bad guy. I understand that. But where do I find him?
In Gobi. Each Gobi has been sealed by the most powerful voodoo. Not even the greatest Bokor or Mambo can open them to release the
Yeah, his
dark
chest
soul
is... That's
within.
what I was thinking. This was a flashback.
Believe me, I've tried. But a Shadow Man, or something even more powerful, just might be able to do it. Release the dark soul and take it into yourself. But be warned, the dark souls are a pure and ancient evil and possess a power that should not be abused.
Okay. Let's just get this thing over with. You got my stuff?
Right here.
But I'm thinking maybe like he can hide his markings.
Jesus, Luke. He's alive. Alive and in pain. I gotta help him.
He is dead, Mike. You know that.
I know, but I saw.
It's understandable that you still have strong feelings for your brother. That's why the bear works for you, connecting you to Deadside. Use it now, Mike. Go Deadside and find Jonty. He's waiting for you at the narrow gates. He's got something to show you.
Okay.
And Mike,
Or...
Yeah?
if you need me, I'll be here. Now, go see Jonty and get them dark souls.
Or maybe... Because she said go to dark side, so... I guess this is like Earth, so everyone looks normal. And then when we go to dark side, this guy, Shadow Man's gonna look like he did before. Okay, I have a gun now, so I can do something. Why is there a heart beating? That's so weird. I appreciate how there wasn't a loading zone for the house. There's like no music or nothing.
I think my lungs are gonna burst.
You said that underwater while trying to hold your breath? It sounds like the developers forgot to make the lore, but made the game instead. Yeah, Mike means business. He got a shirt tucked in with the front unbuttoned like early 80s villain. That's right.
I'm running out of air. I think my lungs are gonna burst.
Oh, you just die. Okay, now what?
I am the Lord of Deadside, Shadowborn at the confluence of worlds to walk between. Lifeside is without the meaning that my partly living possesses here in Deadside, where the darkness
What is going on?
manifest at the edges of reason. As a god, I step forth upon the writhing, suppurating surface of the Deadside Serpent. What sleep is here? What dreams there are in the
Maybe you should stun up and conserve it. Seriously, he ran out of air so quickly. I can hold my breath longer than that.
my hand, the arcing death blow at the end of all things. The horror, the horror. I embrace it.
So I died, and it. What? That took a lot of hits to kill him. What did it? Yeah, I am very confused. Not a very good sounding gun, and there's still no music. Are there even any, like, hang on, in-game options, brightness, overlay, sound effects, background audio? Yeah, it doesn't give option for music, just background audio. Time to kill is so long for a shooter. Yeah, it really is.
Hello
What's
there,
up, Mr.
Michael? How's that treating you?
Jaunty, kindly refer to me as Shadow Man. Michael Lawa has no place here in Deadside.
Whatever, Mick. It's good to see you again. Seems like simply ages since I last set my eyes on your happy, smiling mug.
The feeling's mutual.
I suppose you've been away dallying with the old battle axe, giving her one with some of that righteous voodoo so she can stay forever young?
Something like that.
She's been filling your head with her fated pillow talk again, I'll bet. Doomsday in an army giddy until you're drunk with the stuff.
She did happen to mention a certain prophetic dream she's been having.
Did she now? Well, for once I think the owl witch might be right. See that bloody big black tower yonder?
How could I miss it?
Well, old Bruegel, the medieval painter blokey, was just telling me the other day that he thought it looked remarkably like a picture he once did.
Is that Peter Bruegel?
No, Seamus, his distant Irish cousin. Anyway, he was quite shocked though he was at the terrible mess that bloody thing's making. Appearing out of nowhere and tearing its way through the place like there's no tomorrow. Which, given what Letty's saying, might not be too far from the truth.
Any idea what's going on in there?
Nope, and I shan't be knocking on the front door to find out neither. All I'll
Yeah,
say
did I?
is,
I think our
something
death
wicked has
glitched
this
and
way,
skipped some
it's
game.
not
Yeah,
for
did
me,
did I death warp
Mention the Dark Souls. Can you
to the middle of the game?
I'm afraid I'll have to reply in the negative again, Michael. Suffice it to say, Nettie's told me that they're bloody powerful, well nigh indestructible, and shouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Any idea where they might be?
What am I, a Dark Souls travel guide now? I suppose you could try all of the ancient sacred places down amongst the whalers and shiverers. I just hope that none of them souls ended up in that
I didn't know either.
tower.
We speed running Shadow Man.
Which is all the more reason for me to be pushing on. Open the gates, Jaunty.
Places to go, people to see, eh, Michael?
Just open the gates, Jaunty.
Did I ever tell you about the time me and Attila the Hun were playing skittles with the guillotine heads of the French aristocracy?
Jaunty.
All right, keep your bloody hair on. Which, looking at your shining bonds, may prove to be rather difficult. Open sesame!
Why is there
And if you want
a
to
smart-assed
I'll still be here. Just a shame
skeletal
that
snake
Dr.
with a
Hare took together
top
by a
hat?
garden peat fire.
I don't drink with snakes.
Much less an Irish skeletal snake with the top hat, named Jaunty. What the hell is this game? I won't deny, this game has some semblance of a personality. And I would be interested to, like, I want to know if there's actual lore to this, like books, or a movie, graphic novel, something, because, like, the premise of the story, from what I've been able to glean from what very little lore they've given us, seems interesting enough. I mean, it's just your run-of-the-mill apocalypse story, but still, it's presented in a different way that I've known. I don't drink with snakes. Yeah, I think the dialogue could use a little bit of a rework. The combat, man. I hope I get some other kind of gun or weapon. One that's less annoying and faster to kill. It's based on the Shadow Man comic book series published by Valiant Comics. Are you serious? This... I knew it. Like, this screamed like graphic novel. Or comic book to me. Like, this whole premise, I was just like, this seems like something that someone would have made a comic book about. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Super serious. Wow. I might look into it and see if it's any good and, like, actually read it on my off time. I mean, good for them for publishing a video game on the N64 of all consoles. It didn't tell you when I was live? Man. Twitch better step their game up. Good to see you back, though, Carl. Good to see everyone back, by the way, if I didn't already mention it. How's it going? It's going all right. All right. Shadow Man is looking at this thing as if it's important. But I can't do anything with it. We're trying to solve the mystery and enigma that is this game. Chinaman is like some neutral gray hero like Punisher. Seems he's voodoo-like in origin. That's cool. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Stay back. Let me waddle like I just shit myself backwards. Like, is there something I'm missing with this weapon? Like, am I not doing something right? Maybe I can get upgrades to it later that improves its rate of fire and its damage. You're about to get some N64 related items in the mail. Waiting for things in the mail is the most, like, annoying but, like, exciting things. You know? If only my gun did more than 1 DPS, yeah. Can I grab on? I can grab on. Oh, what the hell? Like, am I shooting, like, mini souls? Is that... I am waiting on a 1 terabyte M2 NVMe drive in the mail. I understood the first 3 characters of that. What's an M2 NVMe drive? Oh, okay. I've seen those. I've just never heard them called that. That I'm sure that's like probably their real name. Doesn't use SATA cables. Yeah, that's cool. I have a solid state drive that uses a SATA cable right now. It's presently sitting on my desk. Oh, don't feel sorry, man. You're good. I don't mind talking hardware and stuff. I just am not boned up on the most latest things. Clearly. But yeah, I've been very lazy on, because what I need to transfer my operating system to the solid state drive, but I've been too lazy to do that. I think this is where I started. Western Digital NVMe M2. Oh, okay. When I was getting my Glover vinyl, it was just delivered to a state so incorrect, I still pondered what happened. Wow. Okay. What am I to do for this? This looks interesting. Ditching cables for your drives. Yeah, I imagine that probably cuts down on just the even more like latency between the two devices. This game's asking you to get lost? Oh, totally. Can I not move? Can you put your gun away, please? Oh, okay. That's how you put your gun away. Halloween game, may as well be. Okay, so that rope is pointless. I don't actually need to. Was I feel like I've gone in a huge circle by now. Yeah, I've been here before. Let's go. We've been through there. Have we been through here? Yes, we have. This was where this stuff was. Like his the auto aim gravitates to these things. But I don't know what they are. The Shadow Man's absolutely shredded, more like dried out. Like, I know he's supposed, like, he's a person of color, so that, I mean, skin tone, that's fine. That's not what I'm commenting on. I mean, he looks like he is, like, bone dry. Yeah, he looks like beef jerky. Like, his skin is just absolutely tightened to his bones. Oh, apparently I can teleport using the teddy bear? Now I'm back here. Why did I do that? He eats the shadows of eggs long cooked and consumed. I'm not gonna lie, Carl, when you started saying he wouldn't eat the whites, he eats it. I was worried where the joke was gonna go, but no, that landed. That was good.
So soon. Getting a bit too spooky for you, huh?
Oh, shut up. You weird Irish. Safe landing, that's right. That's still making me laugh. That was a good one. That was legitimately good joke, Carl. Lean boy. Be here all stream, which I appreciate greatly. Oh, come on. You haven't played a single GameCube exclusive games? Not even like the Mario kinds of games? Oops. What? I slid down a hill and fell into a fire. Don't trust shadows, they act shady. When you asked Carl if he liked the GameCube, I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Everybody likes the GameCube, which is probably true now, but people didn't like it very much when it was out. Because behind the Wii U, it was Nintendo's least performing console, surprisingly. That always baffles me. Because I just had so many friends that had a GameCube and loved it. When I heard that GameCube did so poorly, I was like, how? You know? Like, in what world? He looks at this. Like he's looking at it. You see his head turn as I turn his body. Like it's an important thing, but I can't do anything with it. Hey Hydra, do you know what to do right now? Do you remember from when you played it? This game is cool in aesthetic, but it's hard to play, like the vibe, but the gameplay is slow. I 100% agree with everything you just said. Like, I really do enjoy the aesthetic, and it has promise, but man, is this dull right now. There's no direction. Like, I can look at my inventory and there's this book of like the 5, which is like the 5 big baddies, I think. But there's no direction. Like, there's no... I don't know where to go. I should try to get more GameCube games, but the ones that look so cool are so expensive. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. It's very difficult to get your hands on any GameCube games. And I don't know for certain. Maybe I could be wrong in this statement, but like bootlegging them is probably pretty difficult. Like, apparently, I mean, it's very easy to bootleg N64 games, according to what I've struggled to avoid when buying N64 games lately. Because you just you just dump the ROM onto a memory, on a little memory board. And then like 3D print a cartridge. And voila, you have one. You can't, because they're not light enough. Just die already, man. Come on. Okay, like, all paths just loop around. I gotta be missing something. I want to know what to do. So give me just a second. I don't like to do this so many times. but I don't know what to do. Oh, this is released on PC, apparently. Let's just skip ahead. Whoa, I skipped way too far ahead. What? I don't know if I have enough games to warrant the title of collection, but I just checked my GameCube's collection. I have one GameCube exclusive game, Bomberman Generations. Ooh, I loved that game. Okay, there we go.
I'm the Lord of Deadside.
By the way, you guys are getting a treat because I sharpened up my game feed on your guys' end, so it looks sharper from where your guys are watching it. If I look at it at on my source TV, it is super fuzzy. Although centuries may have passed by time that you read this note, know that I greet you both as a friend, as a brother, for I in my time have also borne the burden that is a mask of shadows. Know then that I constructed these passageways, the paths of shadow, as pathways through the place known as Deadside, so that we and those who also bear the mask might bring order to this realm and traverse it with hindrance. In my time I have gathered and catalogued many of the ancient artifacts of power, some of which reside within these chambers. However, I fear that I must leave my work incomplete. A seed of darkness has come to this realm, more powerful than it has been felt in centuries, so I find it necessary to seal the paths of shadow, lest they and the artifacts within them fall into the hands of evil. The task of securing these passageways has been an immense labor, and I feel that my weakening powers, these outer gates, have not been secured strongly as those deeper than the paths. Know then that the way ahead shall require greater strength than that which brought you here. In addition to the catalog of artifacts I find here, those les cartes du prophétie don't come for me with my French. The prophecy has spoken to the ancients by the low. I fear that the darkness I sense of the day might be that which the Les Cartes speak of, but fate has made it my charge not to challenge that darkness. Instead, my labor is to secure these passageways so that come to the time of prophecy, when evil shows its true form, they may be reopened and their relics uncovered. Maxim St. James. Creatures with souls of evil descended upon the world of mortals. They were led by one who many before his mouth of blood. Ah, okay. Managed to place beyond the worlds, and dark souls of his armies were sealed in the Govai. The Sœurs de Sang, Sisters of Blood, were entrusted the Govai, and for many lifetimes the dark souls lay under their protection. La Construction de l'Aile. And then the one whose many did return from the place beyond worlds. Under his banner did he unite the madmen and killers, and they did build asylum in the world of the dead. That's a lot to read. Yes, it is. L'assignation des Cinq. And sending his minions throughout the world of the dead, he gathered the dark souls that were not under the sisters' protection. Using their dreaded power, he summoned the 5 mortal men to do his bidding, and they built for him gateways of souls into the worlds of men. And I didn't want a repeat of this when he sails from the Wii U. It was clear that it needed to make a switch. Haha! Le Rêve de la Sorcière. So the 5 did appear in a dream as a sorceress, and their lizard king did announce the apocalypse with the cries of 1,000 men. And in her darkest hour, the sorceress did call upon the man of shadow. The serpent did guard the marrow gates till the shadow returned to the world of the dead, and thence did the serpent become his advisor. The man of shadow did open the coffin gates, and for the first time in 100 years were the paths of shadow walked. The man of shadow did break the sister's spell in the Govai, and in taking the Dark Soul's power, he did unite it within him. Oh, cool. So we're getting an abridged version of the game. Greater powers, the man of shadow finally entered Asylum and did find the gateways within that led to the world of men, and he passed beyond them and did confront the 5, but in the broad daylight of day, did he fall to them. Oh, so we're gonna die. And the sorceress fell into the deep trance. Her powers exhausted, and a shadow did fall upon the world of men. And Legion took the power of the Dark Souls into him. The end. Okay. Sounds the Rada drums. Blood that which protects, Bear of Night, releasing the shadow of the realm of men. Oh boy. Me grasp fire, feel no pain. Phew. Alright. That was loaded. Like, we were just complaining that there's no lore, and they're like, alright, here's lore. You want lore? Here it is. Neat. I got a dark soul.
Of the Dark Souls, I embrace it.
They gave us lore for the next 5 games, yeah.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
Okay. What's up? I'm about to die. What did I just pick up? Let's just. I hate the name of Xbox consoles. I do too.
Unsalvaged souls that drift beyond the narrow gates.
Xbox One being the third system made me facepalm so hard. But it was supposed to be your one source of entertainment. Duh.
Unnatural afterbirth I command with my endless darkness. What ineffable secrets are whispered within the paths of shadow? What red-edge realities rising bleak above the blasted skyline? Deadwing, Duppy, Zombie Mother. This voodoo lord outlasts them all.
No problem, Carl. I have no answer for your question there. I don't even have a sarcastic answer to your question. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's just swim in blood. He just understands what we want. Console number. Yes. Oh, apparently I have the power. I can charge my shot now. Cool. Can you jump, please? Oh. Am I stuck? Like, what's up? There we go. Yeah, like I don't need no fancy naming conventions for my consoles. I really don't care. Why has there not been an X on the Xbox console since the original one? I mean, if you want, you can count the little X button. Okay. That shot a rope. I got you there. Yeah. Cool. Let's. How do I get back? Is that bloody water or poo water? I think that's bloody water. Honestly, not the worst swimming controls. Not bad at all, really. I'm sorry, what? This is not going well. Cool, I died. That's fine. I think. Yeah, that's fine. How was Jet Force Gemini? It was good. I liked it a lot. One of my longer series, that's for sure. But not in a bad way. It's just it's got a lot of it had a very lengthy requirement to get the actual ending. And the final boss took me 5 hours to beat. So in one sitting. I think that's still my longest stream that I've ever done. Because normally I run for like 3 hours, you know? It was a very long and brutal stream. But it was fun. I still enjoyed it. And it was extremely gratifying once I finally beat the boss. Your longest stream was 8 hours back on JTV. Wow, I haven't spoke of Justin TV in a long time. A lot of people don't even know what that is. A lot of people on Twitch don't know what that is. Yo, this gun still sucks. Counts OG? Oh, wow. That's cool. Let me see. Yeah, May 15th, 2010. Wow. Congrats on you, man. I've heard different opinions on this, so I would like your... Would you rather have a game with very few but huge open worlds or smaller worlds with larger quantity? I'm gonna break your question and say a mix of the two. I like games that can find that really good middle ground between like medium-sized worlds but with a good amount of quantity. You've watched it become Twitch and then slowly back into JTV. I don't really remember much of JTV because I wasn't very present when it was still that. But I was aware of it. And I watched a little bit on it. You agree you think Banjo and Mario handle it well? I do too. Those are exactly the games I was thinking of. I think Banjo-Tooie was kind of getting into the realm of being too big. You could stream anything, not just games. Oh, good. I like that they're opening up the avenue for more than just games. I know the format of like streamers watching viral videos and stuff and like reacting to them live is a thing. I kind of like that. Go a bit without gaming, that's all changed with that IRL. Yeah. What is... Honor Twitch is what JTV was. That's cool. Nope, I die. I was hoping I could like break it and just jump across it. I didn't know it used to be named Xenosage. I didn't know you could change it. Checks followed Twitch categories. There's a Twitch streamer who's been playing the Leapfrog minigame in Kirby 64 for what must be 6 hours. Like straight? Like right now? Oh, come on. Weird. Why? Made your username Gray back when Twitch Turbo? Oh, Tan. Okay. Is Twitch Turbo not a thing anymore? Come to think of it, I haven't seen very many Turbo icons. Not sure. Huh. Alright, I know it's dumb, so I'm only gonna try it one more time. I got it.
Are mine.
Prime took over. That makes sense. turbos before Amazon acquisition. Oh, okay. So I don't know if I just broke the game or not. Like sequence broke, because that soul was locked behind a pool of lava, which I eventually will be able to walk on, according if the prophecy book has anything to go off of. But I don't have that power yet, so I just jumped over it, and I don't know if I was meant to do that. Though honestly, I'm none too concerned. We're actually about to change games here in a few minutes. I was planning on doing about an hour and a half of each game just to kind of get a feel for what it is, and honestly, I'm glad I played this tonight because I haven't hated it. It's not bad. It's just weird. And I shouldn't say weird. It's just a little dull. It's trying to go for something that's falling a little flat presently because there's so much lore, and it's trying to give you all of it in a condensed form, and it's not working very well for it. And the combat is very, very dull. Like, I want to like it because I am interested in the lore aspect of it. Like, during the cutscenes and everything, for as much as this guy is waxing poetic about this stuff, I'm still interested in it, and I want to know more. So, does the pistol charge? It does. But only a tiny bit. Like here, I'll charge it up. That's it. Or maybe more. Okay, that's its maximum, I think. But like, it takes so long to charge. It looks like a neat game. This game has 5 textures. Yeah, it is a very artistically flat game. Or visually flat, I'll say that. Uh-oh. It runs really smoothly. To its credit, like, this game gets a lot of things right, but also falls flat on a lot of other aspects. Like, performance-wise, this game's fine. Got bad news today, so the stream cheered you up. I'm glad I was able to help in some way. I'm sorry you got some bad news. I hope it all works out for you. I'm glad you were able to make it to the stream tonight. Why is there a turkey in the bottom right? What are you talking? What? Oh, yeah. It's his health. It does look like my wife. In case you can't hear her right now, thinks the health meter in whatever other is going on down in the bottom corner looks like a turkey. And it took me a second, but she's kind of right. Thought I was diagnosed with Hashimoto. Oh, no. Yeah, that's rough, man. I'm sorry. That is something, you're right though, it is something that can be controlled. It does look like a turkey. Yeah. I don't know much about it, about Hashimoto's, but I know it sucks. So I hope everything, you know, works out and you can find a way to manage it well. Huh. Neko, is this game fun yet? I love that. Neko, I love that. Your wife and you and your wife are going on the same diet with her. That's nice. That's really cool. Good for you guys for doing that. That's gonna be the best kind of support you can give her, really. As far as I can tell, the answer is no, and I just died. Yeah, let's move on. Let's move on to, is there a way to save the game? Like, or does it save automatically? Oh, here we go, save adventure. Like, just in case, you know? Game saved. All right, cool. Game is saved. Let's move on. Because that gun sound, that gun sound is one of the things that this game got wrong. It was really getting on my nerves. She can't have much protein or carbs in her immune system. Attacks her thyroid. Oh right, yeah, it is a thyroid issue. I know it sounded familiar. Pretty much vegetarian. Yeah, but there's some, man, my wife's a vegetarian and there's some awesome low carb dishes out there. The gun was giving me a headache. Dude, me too.